The economy is shifting faster than ever, and whether you realize it or not, it's already affecting your life. Prices are rising, job opportunities are changing, and new financial technologies are reshaping the way we use money. The big question is, are you prepared for what's coming next? Inflation, job markets, digital currencies, there's so much happening. But what does it all mean for you? Why are some industries booming while others are crashing? And most importantly, how can you stay ahead in this fast-changing economy? In today's video, we're breaking it all down. No complicated jargon, just simple, clear explanations of what's happening, why it matters, and what you should do to stay financially smart. Welcome to the Epic Facts. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss updates on the economy, jobs, and money. Let's get started. The global economy right now. The world economy is at a turning point. Some countries are experiencing strong growth, while others are drowning in debt and struggling to recover. Inflation is still a major issue. Prices might not be rising as fast as last year, but things like food, rent, and energy still cost way more than they did before. Central banks around the world are trying to control inflation by raising interest rates, but that's making it more expensive to borrow money, buy homes, or start businesses. It's a balancing act. Slow down inflation, but don't crash the economy. At the same time, the job market is going through some big shifts. In industries like tech and healthcare, job openings are everywhere, but other fields, like retail and manufacturing, are seeing layoffs and hiring freezes. If you're a student or a young professional, the career landscape is changing, and the skills that were valuable 5 years ago might not be enough anymore. And let's not forget global events. Conflicts, trade wars, and supply chain disruptions are creating economic uncertainty. Tensions between major economies like the US and China are making investors nervous, and that affects everything from stock markets to the prices of everyday goods. In addition to these concerns, housing markets in major cities are experiencing instability. While some regions are seeing a real estate boom, others are witnessing housing bubbles burst, leading to foreclosures and financial distress for homeowners. The cost of living continues to rise, putting pressure on middle-class families and younger generations trying to achieve financial independence. Another concern is national debt levels. Many governments borrowed heavily during the pandemic, and now they're struggling to balance budgets. Rising interest rates make it harder for countries to pay off debts, leading to spending cuts and tax increases. This could impact public services, infrastructure projects, and social programs. So, what does all this mean for you? Whether you're working, studying, or investing, these changes are shaping your future. The choices you make now, where you work, where you put your money, and how you plan, will decide how well you adapt to this new economic reality. Now let's talk about one of the biggest challenges we're still facing, inflation. Why inflation is still a big deal. Inflation is one of those things that affects everything. Inflation also impacts retirement planning. Those who rely on fixed pensions or savings accounts may find that their money doesn't go as far as they had planned. As a result, financial advisors now recommend investing in assets that can outpace inflation, such as stocks, real estate, and certain commodities. So what can you do? First, be smart with your money. Try to cut unnecessary spending and look for ways to save. Second, if you're thinking about taking on debt, be extra cautious. And third, stay informed, because understanding what's happening gives you the power to make better financial decisions. Now, let's talk about something that's just as important, the job market. Because where you work and what skills you have could make a huge difference in the coming years. The job market and future careers. The job market today looks very different from just a few years ago. Some industries are growing rapidly, while others are shrinking. If you're wondering where the opportunities are, here's what you need to know. Tech and AI are booming. Companies are investing billions into artificial intelligence, automation, and cybersecurity. If you have skills in coding, data analysis, or AI development, your future looks bright. Healthcare is another field that's seeing massive growth. The demand for doctors, nurses, and mental health professionals is at an all-time high. Green energy is on the rise too. As the world shifts towards renewable energy, careers in solar power, wind energy, and electric vehicles are creating new job opportunities. But not all industries are thriving. Retail jobs are declining due to automation and e-commerce. Traditional manufacturing jobs are disappearing as more factories rely on robots. Even journalism and print media are struggling as digital platforms take over. One of the biggest concerns is automation. AI is already replacing jobs in customer service, data entry, and even creative fields. The key to staying relevant is to develop skills that AI can't easily replace, like problem solving, leadership, and creativity. Additionally, remote work has changed the way people approach employment. Many companies are embracing hybrid models, while others are returning to full-time office work. This shift creates both opportunities and challenges for workers adapting to new expectations. Many workers are also focusing on skill diversification, taking online courses, or pursuing certifications to stay competitive. Whether it's learning a new language, understanding digital marketing, or mastering data analytics, continuous learning is more important than ever. So what should you do? Keep learning. Stay adaptable. The most successful people in the next decade won't be the ones who stick to one skill set. They'll be the ones who can evolve with the economy. And speaking of evolution, let's talk about how technology is reshaping finance. The rise of digital money and AI in finance. Money is evolving in ways we never imagined. From the rise of cryptocurrencies to the dominance of digital banking, the way we manage our finances is undergoing a major transformation. Take cryptocurrency, for example. Bitcoin and other digital currencies have experienced extreme highs and devastating lows. Some investors made millions, while others lost fortunes overnight. Despite its volatility, crypto remains a powerful force in the financial landscape. Governments around the world are even developing central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, which could eventually replace traditional cash. These digital currencies promise faster transactions and greater transparency, but they've also raised concerns about privacy and government control. Artificial intelligence is another game changer in finance. Major hedge funds and investment firms already rely on AI to analyze market trends and automate trading decisions with precision. For everyday consumers, AI-driven apps simplify personal finance by offering budgeting tools, investment recommendations, and even automated portfolio management. Whether in high-stakes trading or daily budgeting, AI is reshaping how money moves. What's next? Future predictions. Experts are divided on where the economy is heading. Some believe we are on the road to recovery, while others warn that another financial crisis is just around the corner. The truth is, it could go either way, and the outcome will depend on key factors like inflation, interest rates, and global economic stability. If the economy strengthens, we could witness a tech-driven boom, where innovations in artificial intelligence, green energy, and automation create millions of new jobs. Lower interest rates would make borrowing cheaper, allowing businesses to expand and individuals to invest in homes and startups. However, if the economy takes a downturn, inflation may remain stubbornly high, causing everyday expenses to rise. A debt crisis could hit major economies, leading to stock market declines and prolonged financial instability. Mass layoffs could continue, affecting job security across various industries. So what can you do? The best strategy is to stay informed, continuously upgrade your skills, and manage your finances wisely. Whether the economy soars or stumbles, those who prepare now will be the ones who thrive in the future. Don't wait for the economy to decide your fate. Take action today. Invest in learning, explore new opportunities, and build a financial safety net. Subscribe to stay ahead with expert insights and strategies to secure your future.